Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Dogs will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense in a split backfield now. Play action here on first down. It's a quick grab. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. Even down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a handoff. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That gain makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled, but first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offense coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks loose at the 45. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the wideout goes in motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Missouri now in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught, 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he knocks through the PAT. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the left side.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Looking to throw. It's Davis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Dogs come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And he scores. Touchdown, Georgia. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Missouri 14, Georgia 7.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Missouri 14, Georgia 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. It's a shotgun run call. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. 2nd down coming up. Got it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield.
Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Back to pass. It's Davis. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. It'll end up being a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Missouri now operating in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Return to brought down. Sets up the next drive. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. On first down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he pulls in the catch. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. There's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Davis. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Missouri.
Crucial third down play right here. Try and muscle for the first down. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And first down for the offense.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
He's tackled.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The gain makes it second and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away.
26, Georgia, 14.
This one will be fair caught. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws it away.
Man, the quarterback here just threw this football away on 3rd and short. Starting to wonder about this running game right now. If on 3rd and short you decide to throw for it, maybe they're looking to give the defense a new look or maybe keep them guessing. Let's see what they do here on 4th down.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Missouri.
That's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he fields it inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. No press here. The defense backing away. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
33, Georgia, 14.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick it away.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He's escaping the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. He's going to hand this off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry up. To throw, it's Davis. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. 2nd down coming up.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 12, on to kick it away.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Looking downfield, it's Davis. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to throw it again. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Heading for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They line up on third and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Dogs! This offense cannot be stopped. And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Missouri, 33. Georgia, 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchdown. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Defense is coming after him. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. Football comes out. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Now it's second down here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield?
Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Second down coming up.
Here's the second down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
This try is no good. And the lead remains at 19 after the miss.
Missouri.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Davis. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
The first down pass complete to the tight end.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Missouri 40, Georgia 21. First play of the quarter is a crucial one
trying to convert this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
40, Georgia, 28.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Fox. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Tremendous toughness here. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Picks up 9. Offense facing fourth down.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt is no good. And the lead remains at 12 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. The shotgun running play call. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll kick it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession pick on the very first play. Scanning the field, it's Davis. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The offense now operating in empty. Second down, looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on first down. It's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, quarterback setting up to throw. Trying to extend the play. And he'll just get rid of it. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back, it's Davis. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
They've got him down out near the 40. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
It's fourth down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Took one last shot with no time on the clock, though. This game is over.